Good morning, everyone. I just want to do a quick little update for the church. There'll be email updates coming out later today about our service and how to access that. If you're not getting the church-wide emails, you can send an email to info at gbchope.com, and Christine will make sure you get on that list. Information will come out later today, which is Friday the 20th, about our service, how to access it on Sunday morning. I'm just out taking a walk today. I do want to highlight a couple things. We're going to be releasing another GBC Covid update as well. I think I'll have it attached to this on Facebook. But just a couple things. Rhythms are changing, right? We're being forced into our homes. Our normal everyday rhythms are not as common, and in that lull and in that void, sometimes we default into things that aren't very helpful. So I want to just encourage you to be really intentional about the things you're doing in the course of a day. In Philippians 4:8, it says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, excellent, or praiseworthy, think on these things. And it's important that you be very intentional with where your mind goes during this time. And I want to encourage you in that way. In the update, I've listed 4 things that I would recommend. One that's not listed is get outside on a day like today. But the first is limit your time on social media. Because you have free time, we tend to drift into that. And social media, as all of you know, is not the healthiest things. There are some really good uses of it, some communication things. I've seen Doreen Seams updating every day. All's good at her house, which is great. Those kind of things are positive uses, but I would recommend that you limit the amount of time that you're on social media every day. I would also say don't get your news from social media. If you're looking for news, get it from cbc.ca, someplace reputable, and don't watch news 24/7. Watch a little bit, get updated, get the information you need, and then move around, do something else. Because if you're stuck in your house, figure out a project every day, some intentional things that you want to get done so you can begin and complete something. I think those things are good for our mental health. Do productive things at home. And above all, keep an outward focus, right? Realize that the more you focus in on you and your situation, the more distorted your picture can become of what's going on in the world. So take the time to make a phone call to somebody who might need encouragement. Write a letter, send an email, be concerned about others, try to find a way to serve. If you are willing to serve in some way by delivering groceries or medicines or helping out somebody in a way that will be good and socially distant, please contact Christine at the office, 869-5524, or that email I gave you earlier, info@gbchope.com, and she's making a list of everybody that can be available to help out on those kind of things. There's some really productive ones out there. Lisa Friesen has volunteered to bring bread or buns to people who need it, and I'm sure some people might want to take her up on that. Let's not overwhelm the market, but if you'd like a loaf of bread, let the church office know, and we'll let Lisa know, and we'll see if we can get one dropped by your place in the next few days. So lots of good ways to maintain an outward focus. Also, if you need help, or if you know someone who does need help and is afraid to ask, please let us know. Our gathering is where we pick up a lot of information that's going on in our community. We begin to understand what's happening, and because we're not having that weekly gathering, we're going to have to over-communicate in other ways. So I would encourage you, we're using Christine's email and phone number as kind of a central funnel to get all the necessary information in one place so we can act on it. So I would encourage you to touch base with her if you need help, if you know someone who needs help, or if you're willing to help, as a way of keeping an outward focus. And so, we'll keep plugging forward. We really believe that good things can come out of this. We want to pray for the sick and the needy and help them and serve and be the church in a way that is bigger than just gathering at 11 o'clock on Sunday. So good to talk to you. What a beautiful day. Take a look. Who gets to live in a place like this? We do. So enjoy the outside. Keep your social distance. That's one thing that we find is really important, just to minimize the spread. Take it seriously, but don't be overwhelmed or fearful, because God cares for us and will use us in this time to send a message to our community of His love for them. Thanks. Bye-bye.